Enhancing customer service in senior care. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. It's something that I've tried to do for 3.5 decades. It's something that I've researched. It's something that I've taught. And I've just written a new article that I would like to share with you. Enhancing the customer-centric experience in assisted living. Amping up care, services, and quality of life. So, assisted living communities face a lot of competition. Many undergo remodeling and are very pleasing to the eye, and some have amenities like pubs and movie theaters, ice cream parlors, coffee shops, and so on and so forth. They're great. They're fun. They look good. And while the physical environment and fun social places do make a difference, there is nothing like great, over-the-top customer service to really stand out in a crowded space of assisted living. What are customer-centric experiences? Okay. Every resident, I would argue every human being, is different and will want certain services, types of care, or home-like experiences to keep them satisfied. Despite this, the staff can make an intentional decision to put each resident, each and every single resident, at the center of their decision-making process. Okay, how does this work in everyday life? Do what makes every resident feel good every day. Doing this on a daily basis makes them feel not only appreciated, but welcomed and loved. Remember this: customer service and hospitality fads, they're going to come and go. But the always present human desire to be cared for will never, ever go away. It's nice to feel that someone else cares for me and goes out of their way or thinks about doing something with intentionality. So what is the ideal resident experience? Maybe you have someone in your life who lives in an assisted living, maybe a skilled nursing center, independent living, or you might wonder, what would you want when or if one day you decide to move into one of these places? Well, to understand the ideal resident experience, we should begin with the mindset of hospitality first culture, and then focus on this. How you serve your residents is just as important as what you provide in terms of care, services, and memorable moments. I think those two words are incredibly important in senior living, but assisted living in particular. Memorable moments, and keep adding them up over the years. So, hospitality makes people feel good. Create the following resident experiences every day and watch what happens. Here are just a few examples. Okay? Use the resident's name as often as possible. We do like hearing our name. Make the resident feel like he or she is the only one there. It's you and them, and you are at their service. Answer their questions as quickly but honestly as possible without making any empty promises. Ask your resident what he or she needs even before they ask for something. Now that's amazing. There are hotel chains around the world who base everything on that mystique. They ask you before you ask them. They know what you want before you open your mouth. How does that happen? It's getting to know your client. Here's some elements of best-in-class customer service, and I think these can be applied to any living environment, but what I'm talking about today is assisted living. To be the best, first of all, you have to be there. Okay? You must be fully present. You must be there. You must be in the moment, full presence, with each and every resident you have. Strive to add value to resident experiences and create pleasant surprises for them. Best in class service involves some of my following examples. First class dining with soft music, a pleasant wait staff, and of course, great food. Fresh flowers and plants scattered around the community, especially during not so nice weather. Cold months, rainy months, stormy months, having nature inside is wonderful. Refreshments that are offered at the front entrance for guests. Educating staff on the unique residents they serve. Do you have residents who have specific needs? Are there mental health issues? Alzheimer's disease? Parkinson's? Do you have a lot of residents with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes? Knowing them and catering to those specific groups of people can and many times does make a difference. Doing things with intentionality and detail so that resident experiences are thoughtfully created. And one last example. Develop relationships with local businesses that might bring their products into your community. And they might do this the first time for free. We all live in a community where there's somebody making local ice cream, roasting coffee. They have their own nuts and chocolate, beer, wine, tea, baked goods, and so on. Invite them in. Maybe they'll put up a free display for you. And I would be remiss not to mention this one important aspect of enhancing the customer-centric experience, the role of leadership. You got to have leadership. Someone's got to take the lead on delivering a high-level, high-impact level of customer service based on what your residents really want. Leaders must develop a vision based on resident preferences, staffing, and of course the physical plant, the building. They must assess what they are best at and then work on what's lacking. But be brutally honest. Like, we're really good at this stuff, but not so great at this. Because that's where you could really fill in the gaps. Great leaders in assisted living know that it's never too late for change. They possess enthusiasm and energy. And you know where that goes? It trickles down to their staff, to family members, to consultants. Leaders should make it cool to care. I like that saying. Here are my final thoughts. The old saying, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care, rings true when it comes to resident-centric customer services and experiences. The building itself might be a 5-star facility. It's beautiful, but if the staff inside don't care, all the remodeling in the world will not matter. The very thing that sets all assisted living communities apart is their desire to create a culture of service and hospitality, to deliver the best care and services, and really ramp up their residents' quality of life. Thank you for spending time with me. I'm Dr. Jim. Keep coming back to my blog. It's a very busy blog, and I love doing research and writing and filming for you. So take care, and I hope to see you soon. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video because we have so much more to offer if you are looking for an online learning partner for your staff, compliance requirements, continuing education, tracking, reports, the ability to share documents, send messages, even track training that you're doing outside of the system. Collins Learning is waiting to become your online learning partner, and you will receive best-in-class customer service and support. So follow the link below. Check out Collins Learning today.